I'm not a Bechari. You cannot take anything for granted. And I have learned to say no, which I still find so difficult to say no to people.
First thing I want to know is about how, as women, of course, we, trained to love everybody else, be a mother, or a daughter, you're always loving everyone else,
Absolutely.
Around. How did cancer change that relationship with yourself?
In small ways, which I didn't even realize that I was kind of doing. And I'll probably not wait for Ranveer to come home, have his dinner and everything, and only then think about myself. I'll probably now, what I do is, not probably, I'm definitely sure I do that now. I do put myself first and I say that, listen, I need to do this, and then, kind of figure out everybody else. And I have learned to say no, which I still find so difficult to say no to people, but it's very liberating, to be able to do that. I've always envied people who could say no, I think they're so sorted. And but most of the time what you do is the people who you're closest to, you end up telling them and taking. But now what has happened is I realize that these are the people, I suppose when you have limited time, the clarity is different. And the clarity is that you cannot take anything for granted. And so my time with the people I love cannot be taken for granted.
No, absolutely.
And the moment that is obvious, then, instead of saying no to the people you love, you say no to the others.
Yes.
Also that was also one of the reasons to kind of just step out a bit, because the moment you're stepping out, you give yourself a little attention.
Yes.
You're getting ready.
And that's also a form of self-love.
It is. And when I lost the hair and I never stepped out unless I had kajal and lipstick on. And suddenly, I never thought I was such a makeup person, but it became very important to me because it was a way of expressing myself and saying that I'm not a Bechari. I can do my bit, and I can look the way I can.
Of
and so
course.
what? Hair is not everything.